The syndicate's made up of a group of 10 syndicate members who put in an equal amount of finance, an equal amount for each project, and at the end they get one of the works by ballot. The ballot just works on drawing the numbers out of a hat, 1 to 10, and then the name, the name of one of the syndicate members, and first drawn out of the hat gets or really not, the first drawn out of the hat gets pick number 1 down to number 10. So hopefully down to pretty close to the end, people are getting a choice of a work that they're happy with. It started off 10, 12 years ago with Simon Gilby talking about how he would like to get into the studio and spend some time making studio works as opposed to doing public artwork. But finance and time meant that he couldn't do that, so it was set up in response to that. And then it just went from there. It just just evolved, and then it seemed like such a good idea, and it worked that they appointed a second artist, Peter Daly, and then the third artist, Stuart, to do the third commission.
It's called the Council. It's the third version of the Syndicate project, and it involves 10 life-size figures. The form of the figures are really the composites, which are drawn pretty well exclusively from figures that I've made in the past, and their accessories will often reference those, but the accessories are generally kind of new hybridised forms which are pertinent to each figure. The original notion of the council was 10 figures, and they were based on the back line of a chess set with 2 ring-ins. So we've got a legal stroke publicity person as well as a security advisor. They're welded steel skeletons, then with wire mesh to shape the bodies, then reinforced plaster to build up the form, and then like a filler which is made of cellulose and sawdust and PVA and stuff like that for the final shaping of the flesh. And then they've got skin made of cotton, and then brocade over top of that, which is a cotton thread. And then it's got lots and lots of paint thereafter. The heads, the feet and the hands are all carved, shaped and assembled wood. It's the biggest project I've ever done, and it's occupied probably not just the studio space, but my mental space and emotional space for several years. It's been a pretty exhilarating undertaking.